As universities and as anchor institutions in the community, Case Western Reserve University and Cleveland State want to contribute to the economic development of the region, and we want to make Cleveland a world leader in driving innovation to transform society. And we're doing this by advancing interdisciplinary research, which you're going to hear about later, education and innovation in IoT, not only to spur economic transformation, but also to improve quality of life for residents of Greater Cleveland and Northeast Ohio. This starts with nurturing smart and sensible communities where people live, work, and play. And we're currently conducting 3 demonstration projects in the community, convening public and nonprofit sector partners, and cataloging projects to better prepare our communities for the increasingly digital future. According to McKinsey, the economic impact of Internet of Things globally is expected to be at least $4 to $11 trillion by 2025. That's with a TR in front. We, the IoT Collaborative, along with many of our partners that are in the room today, are working to gain more than our fair share of this opportunity for Cleveland and the region. IoT represents the 3rd wave of the internet, and Greater Cleveland, although we largely missed out on capitalizing on the first 2 waves, we are working to make sure that we don't miss the current wave. We really want to plant the flag in Cleveland for digital innovation. So today we're going to be talking about the intersection of technology and the human, paying close attention to the ethical, social, and legal implications of using technology to restore and enhance human capacity. And I want to say a few words to frame today's panel, and then I'm going to introduce each of our speakers, and after they talk, I'll moderate a little discussion between them and with the audience. We hope that you will contribute your questions and comments as well. So just to create a little bit of context for today's conversation, I'm a faculty member in the Department of Bioethics in the medical school at Case Western Reserve, and I want to tell you a little bit about the field of bioethics. In our field, there's an established tradition of applying what we call an LC approach to thinking about science, medicine, and technology. And LC, ELSI, is an acronym that stands for ethical, legal, and social implications. You can think about the LC methodology as a cross-disciplinary approach that bioethicists use to explore moral questions that are raised by scientific and technological advances. And as a shorthand, we can think of LC as simply meaning examining the human and social impacts of science, medicine, and technology. So our team at the Internet of Things Collaborative is approaching technology development using this LC strategy, an approach that puts humans at the center and considers specifically what aspects of humanity are essential for the successful development of new digital technologies. With a focus on what is fundamentally human, we can think more deeply about the ethical, legal, and social dimensions of technology innovation. Doing the work this way requires transdisciplinary teams assembled to think about the technology need and then how to develop it ethically in ways that benefit society. It also requires deep engagement with stakeholders who would benefit from the technology. It's time-consuming because it requires the building of trust among people who don't normally work together across disciplinary or organizational lines. And this means people need to learn to speak different disciplinary languages and to cross organizational boundaries. And we hope to model that kind of interdisciplinary approach for you today with the panel that we've put together.